All right, so this time I hope I have sound. I'm actually going to go and bring this up on my phone, so I know if we do. Because unfortunately, I don't have headphones with me, but we can try to see if there's sound. If I can figure out what I'm doing, it's working now. Okay. All right. So sorry about that. Apparently, I had it in set to the sound the video capture for the audio, and I don't know why. When I'm just using the webcam on this one, I'm just doing a basic YouTube stream. I'm not doing anything crazy like I normally do. But I was hoping to get. I hope I get as many people back as I did just a minute ago. But anyway, so there's a few things going on. One thing is pretty much 100%. The other thing is 99%. So I've gone through all of my pre-operation checklists and stuff like that. November 16th, I am getting dental surgery. I'm going to finally do that. So what they're going to do is everything's going to get ripped out, top and bottom. And here, I guess wherever your canines are, they're going to do titanium studs and a minimum of two up here. They're going to do titanium studs, but there might have to be two back here. And it's going to have dentures that click into it. It looks like a pretty solid system. Kind of happy about that. Um, I'm nervous as hell. That's for damn sure. but but it's been a long time coming. I need it done. I need it done bad. And the longer I wait, the worse it's getting. So I don't want to wait anymore. Needless to say, it's going to cost a lot of money, but I'm not worried too much about that. Yeah, like the thing is, I'm worried. I'm nervous because I don't like medical. Yeah, that's the big thing. It changes your life. Um, I don't like anything medical. I don't but I've gotten better with it. Like I've had situations in the past where somebody goes to give me a needle and I pass out. Where I had actually one time I had a seizure because they say that your adrenaline kicks in and it's supposed to bring it here, but the chemical that brings it back brings it to here, and then go into a seizure. That's happened to me once, I think, maybe twice. But so that's a big thing coming. It's going to be major. I think that's going to change my confidence when I do videos. Actually, being able to show my smile. Um, the other thing, but yeah. So what they're going to do is it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be these dentures that click in, and I found a dentist I like. He makes me very comfortable. I've never had a dentist actually make me feel comfortable before, so that's a pretty big thing. It's going to change a lot of my life. And number two, this one I don't know. Like that's the thing, man. I'm a pretty it's a little weird because in videos I'm not as confident as I could be. Sorry, I got an itch. But like in most cases, I'm pretty confident. But it's I don't want to go too far where I get cocky. I think I'll be okay. I think just being able to smile is going to be a big thing. Hello, George Blakely III. But yeah, so the dental surgery, that's going to be a big thing. I'm going to be about 20 days without teeth, and I'm thinking of going. I'm thinking of doing some game streaming or something. Just something to because I'm going to be out of work for a little bit. Yeah, just something to do. I think I'll do some game streaming. I have a game I want to play. Actually, while I'm back here, I should try it. make sure it works, because it didn't really work too well on my laptop, but I think it'll work better on this system here. Um, yeah, like yeah, the pain thing is a big. I'm not as worried about the pain as just I just it's just weird, like when it comes to like needles, it's not so much the pain, it's the fact that I'm not the one doing it. Like oh yeah, my dentist is very confident that actually Tuesday, I went in for the impressions where they put that goo in the tray and then they hold it there. He said to me, he says, for somebody who claims to not be good at this stuff, you seem to be doing pretty well. I'm like, well, you haven't pulled a needle out yet. Hello, Brad. But he was telling me that there's people that they need to be sedated even to do the impression. I'm like, it was uncomfortable. I mean, not being able to swallow while they were doing it it was only like 3 minutes each time. But I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to get all of them out on the same day, if not one jaw, and then go back a little bit, like a week later, and do the other jaw. But it's definitely going to be a game changer for me. Um, but like, I'm not too worried about the pain because like, thing is like one of the things I always use as an example of because I have to think in ways that make me not want to freak out. My mother had gallbladder surgery, and she had a scar going from like behind her kidney all the way up to her chest. And my mother had one of the first gallbladder surgeries where they did laparoscopic. I think she was like the fourth person in New Jersey that had it. And she just had like a couple small holes. And then I hear it's even less now. Like you don't. So medical technology has changed a lot. Like I remember as a kid, like I never really had any dental work done, but like I go there with my dad, and you're just hearing people in the office screaming. But like he did like one day when I was waiting, he did a couple teeth removal on somebody, and it it's the technology is so much better. But yeah, I'm really excited. I think my excitement is outweighing my fear right now, which is a good thing. Now, when I go to actually sit down in the chair and I see all that crap, all the medical stuff sitting there, I might not be as as optimistic, but I think I'll still be good. But anybody have any questions on that? I mean, like, unfortunately, I let it go too far, so they have to go in and just literally rip everything out and start from scratch. But I let fear I let fear control me for way too long. But now I'm not really living in the fear of it anymore. So, and number two, then, um, it's pretty much a 99.9% chance that I'll be moving to Michigan. Many of you know I'm in southern New Jersey. This one, I'm hoping, doesn't really affect the way I'm able to do videos too much. I know that obviously the dental work is going to be, changing, affecting how I'm going to be able to do videos for a little while. But I don't know about doing the move. I should have room there to do videos. I should have time to do them, but it's probably going to be a little bit. It's definitely going to take some time to settle in and figure out what I'm doing, or figure out how to do them. But that's pretty much it. Um, I can give you the out of pocket. I don't know what it's going to cost the insurance company because I actually have really As mediocre as my job is, I have pretty good dental. It's going to cost me 5K out of pocket. I believe it's in the realm of 15 to 25,000, somewhere in that. But yeah, it's not bad. Like I said in the beginning, it's going to be expensive, but it's nothing that I can't do. Yeah, so I'm going to be. I know I'm not going to be like in excruciating pain, but I know I'm going to be sore for a couple days. Yeah, that's pretty much what I figured. It was about 20K. They had other options that they were telling me I could get each individual one, and uh, I'm like, I kind of like that idea, but at the same time, they were also talking like 35 to 40,000. I'm like, that's more than I pay for my truck. So I don't know. I've just never really wanted to spend the money on it, but I think right now I have some options as far as moving up in the company I work for, and it'll help build my confidence to do that, I think. But I was trying to decide whether I want to do this as a live stream or do it as a video tomorrow. I think I have an idea. Yeah, I think it is. My dentist was saying that there's a couple options. Like if I want to spend a lot less. Yeah, I actually caught some of his live. I caught some of two of his live streams. I wasn't able to watch the whole thing, so at the time they were live. But they had like the options of just basic dentures, the ones that you just kind of glue in. They were pretty cheap, and then he also had, like I said, the ones that I have where it's a titanium bar that's going to go across here, and and then they clip into it. And then they had like the ones they have. Actually, there was four options. There was one that they call all on four, where they're actually literally bolted in, and you have to come in to the dentist office every like year or so, and then they drill something out, and then they unbolt them, and they do like thorough cleanings. I'm like, that sounds like an absolute nightmare. And then they had like the full implants, which was like, okay. But I went with the option I went with because it just seems to be more or less the better option, both financially and just in general. Yeah, he said that they had some. I guess there's a couple of generations of them. There some of the old ones were ball and socket, or some of the new ones are ball and socket. It kind of depends on what they decide to do. Some have it's the two titanium studs, and then they have titanium bar. But um, oh, it's like I said, it's going to cost me 5 grand out of pocket. It's not cheap, but it's a pretty. I feel like for what I'm getting, especially all the work that he's going to be doing, because that's everything. That's not bad. Um, but I really, because I don't know. I guess it was probably about a month and a half ago. I was coming back from. Actually, I was shooting a video. Um, what video was I shooting? Oh yeah, well, I was answering what Rick Lake was saying, but yeah, the full implants. Like I said, he said that's somewhere around 35 to 40,000, and then you can even get like even more expensive implants. I'm like, I don't know, dude. I just want teeth again, because when I first moved here, I did a video about moving my truck up to a friend's lot, and on the way back, uh, one of these front teeth broke off while I was shooting the video. It just fell off, and so I've been living with just a one front tooth for a while. Actually, no, it was like one of these side ones, and then I don't know, maybe a little less than a year ago, another one here broke off. So I was living with just a one tooth in the middle. And then I was shooting a video again, and I cleaned everything up, and I went to bite my fingernail. Now that's a habit I have, which this has actually kind of helped curb some. I mean, I pick at my nails now, but now I can't bite them. So I guess that's a plus. But so where was it going? Oh yeah, and I went to bite my fingernail, and the tooth broke off. It didn't hurt. I mean, what happened is it seems to only affect the men in my family. Is sorry, apparently I had dropped a pen. I was like, what is under my foot? Um, where there's like something in the bloodstream that causes them to go from the inside out, and like no matter how much you brush, floss, use use mouthwash, that they're just dying. And so that's one of the other reasons that he decided to go with a full rip out. But yeah, I mean, it might have been like closer to 60 grand. I mean, I guess it really depends on where you're at too. I live in New Jersey, but the dentist I'm going to is in Pennsylvania. I literally called up what is that company, 1-800 Dentist, and I told him, look, I'm kind of a wuss, but I desperately need some work done. And they gave me this guy's number. They said he is like one of the top 5 doctors in the country for people with anxiety. And the dude really is very gentle. He's very calm, and the knowledge that he has when he's talking to you is just incredible. Like I'm really happy. I'm glad I found this guy. I was going to go to one of the local ones. Some of my local ones are pretty good, but I don't know. I mean, this doctor's only about a half hour away. He's you got to take one of the worst roads. I hate. I hate that road. I hate Concord Pike in Delaware. Yeah, I'm hoping. I mean, it's like Jeff said, it's a life changer. It's gonna be pretty incredible. It's gonna be a very as long as everything goes as well as it should. Like I went through all the checks. I went through everything. He's done the CAT scans, or the thing where they spin the thing around your head, taking a 3D model. He's done the impressions. He's done the visual inspections. Everything seems to be good. Major dental surgery, Trader one up, and also moving to Michigan afterwards. I think what I'm going to be doing is that's the other thing is what I'm going to do is I think once I'm healed, once the everything's in there and everything's set right, and that's when I'm going to apply for my transfer and move up to Michigan. Oh, but you guys might enjoy this project here. So, one of my best friends is a mechanic. Imagine that, me having mechanic friends as a mechanic myself. Yeah. So, this is for his alignment machine. Check out this relic from the past. Let's see. It's Windows Vista Basic. It's Dell Optiplex 740 AMD business class. So I don't actually know what's in here really, but he says it doesn't power. Well, it powers intermittently. It won't power on. And Unfortunately, the chassis that this goes into is designed for this computer. The software is designed for this platform, so I have to make this work. There probably won't be a video on that, but and I also have another system in my truck I need to do data recovery on. I'm not going to do a video on that because I've already been warned about some of the pictures that are in that computer. But she's mostly worried about the pictures of her child. She's like, but if you can recover everything, let me know. I'm like, well, you know it's going to involve what I'm going to be seeing, what you're telling me I'm going to see, just as long as you're aware of that. But at least she gave me a fair warning on that one. but yeah, so there's definitely not going to be anything happening on that one. Hi, Luke.
The thing you guys had last night,
I don't know.
the big curtain.
Oh yeah, this is just a backdrop. It looks like a library. You need help with something there, Luke?
Yeah.
All right.
Can we know what I can say?
But
Oh.
let me help you with that. Yeah, that's Luke.
Who are you talking to?
People.
What people?
People that are watching.
What people?
Yeah, that's some people. I guess. Yeah.
I don't hear anybody talking.
I know, because they're texting to me. I was telling them. Were you planning to my state? So you're talking about Michigan? Yeah, I'm heading. That's where we're planning on moving to.
Michigan, like where mommy lives?
Yep.
Like that cabin?
Yeah, that's just my backdrop on the computer. I have no idea where that's at.
That is a That's a cabin.
I know.
That's the cabin we go to in Namper. The cabin with all the toys I bring.
Yeah. But so what do you think about Daddy having surgery?
Really fun, I know, but I know Namper. Mommy has old toys.
Yeah.
And mommy can reach them.
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna come?
Maybe. Possibly.
Yeah. But mommy's really not sleeping.
I know, that's why I'm back here doing this now.
Yeah.
But
that is a really noisy fan.
That's not a noisy fan, that's a quiet fan. I was hoping it was going to be a white noise machine so I didn't hear it to cover up some of your noise out there. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call this now because I'm getting hungry and I think food's almost done. But,
yeah.
But
it's going to be a flavored chicken. It has olive oil in it.
Oh, okay.
You like olives.
You don't have to be that loud, Luke. Hold on, let me see here. That's a good question because I don't know. Yeah, sure. That's Tuscola County, Tuscola County. She told me this before, but what's weird about where it is like Bay City is another county. Like there's like all these counties are very close together up there because it's in this part here. I guess from your side it would be this one here, or I guess it would be this one. Yeah, it's like. Nah, I'm not a big fan of China. I like Chinese food, but I'm not a big fan of that itself. Michigan county map. Yeah, there's like a lot of counties. Oh, okay. Yeah, because there's Bay County, like around where we were at. There's Bay County, Saginaw, Sumalik, Sanilik. Oh, excuse me. I've been the way of. Wow, there's just a lot of
What's
counties.
wrong?
What?
What's the thing? You contact them?
Yeah, I don't know where that's at. Um,
Yeah, I'm going to.
that's the county.
I can do what?
I'm looking at a county map right now. You Berrien. Oh
I
wow.
have this little floor.
Oh Kalamazoo. Oh wow, Kalamazoo's all the way down
That
there.
was also in the one number.
Uh huh. I don't even see that. I'm not
You're reading the one number. You are reading the one number.
You better not be messing with that. Yeah, I don't. Maybe I'm blind, but I don't see it.
I can't come outside. Hi.
Yeah. Hey, you're just gonna interrupt my live stream, huh? Yeah. It's all good.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. I know I've been.
Beyond the one number for me.
Yeah.
That looks like a library.
Uh huh.
It doesn't really have a little box.
No, it doesn't.
Why?
Because this was just something to make it look a little nicer than the wall back there. Oh, you know what? I have those lights I could have set up too, but oh well. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this now. I was gonna try to get to a half hour, but I need to get moving around and stuff. So talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.